A true darling of the industry, designer Thula Sindi has metamorphosized from the new kid on the block to the guy everyone's watching. I'm here to visit him at his studio to catch up with him in his final hours of preparation before that big show at Joburg Fashion Week.
Since his debut 8 years ago, Thula Sindi has gained a loyal following of stylish women who desire a unique wardrobe for their independent lifestyle.
Thula, your studio is a wonderland of clothes. I can just imagine that this is a passion that you've had your whole life. Who was that little boy that became the designer Thula Sindi?
Well, I'm from a little town in the northwest called Clarksdorp. Well, it's not so little anymore. But I had a love for art and colour, proportion, and the best way to mix all of those elements was in fashion.
The South African woman has always been at the forefront of the inspiration of all your collections. How has she grown and evolved alongside you?
Well, my business has been running for the last 6 years, and within that 6 years, women have moved in leaps and bounds, from the business sector, corporate, and I'm right there with them. They've got a lot on their plates, so I'm their best friend, making sure that they sort it out in every department.
And what are the crucial parts in putting together a big show for a big fashion week?
Well, for me, a show is very, very nerve-wracking, but it becomes so personal, the whole inspiration and all the pieces and all the work you put in. But when you present the show and people get it, it's such a beautiful feeling. You just feel like, wow, you guys really understand me.
Creating beautiful clothes for strong women, Thula doesn't believe in charging a fortune for his creations. Empowering South African women through fashion is what his show and his collection is all about.
Now, South Africa is sometimes criticized for not having a strong enough identity of its own in fashion.
Well, I feel that South Africa has its own identity. It's just that it's not what we traditionally think it is. It's not the old animal skins and the animal print and, I don't know, two-color shirts. It's something more modern, something more contemporary. We've got a real urban energy that we need to really identify and just classify it, and that's our new identity that we should be going forward with.
In recent years, Thula's style has evolved to represent the feminine side of fashion, which combines sexy, structured silhouettes with soft sheer fabrics and embellished trims. His signature pencil skirts and hourglass-fitted dresses have been seen in many local fashion magazines and worn by numerous celebrities, including South African-born, now international star, Terry Beto.
Now, you've been lucky enough to have some celebrity friends who regularly wear your clothes. What do you think celebrity endorsement can do for you and for any brand?
Well, for me, it's quite an honor to have clients who are well-known. They're paying customers and they just happen to be well-known. But for them to choose to wear what I do, especially in the public eye, it's a great endorsement, and it spreads the word on what I do. And it just shows that different kinds of women can look beautiful in what I make.
After a successful show ticked off as one of the highlights of Joburg Fashion Week, models, media and friends take turns in congratulating the bashful designer. Alexis joined the queue to praise the new collection.
Thula, congratulations. I think that was your greatest show to date.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just loved the detailing. I loved the lace. I loved the brocade touches. I loved all that black mesh. It was just so opulent, so beautiful. And of course the gold, so on trend. Just amazing.
Exactly. Like I always say, my collections are a stream of consciousness. And every collection is connected to the next. I start off where I left off. So it's a continuation. It's a conversation between me and the woman. A little bit more florals, a little bit like very expensive details, the lace, the handwork. I think for winter she wants something just up there. If she's going to spend her money, it must be on something really, really special, and I want to offer her that.
I thought it was so clever that you did have those floral elements in your collection, because living in South Africa, we don't just have 2 seasons, we have this multitude of seasons.
You know what, it's summer before 12, after 12 it's winter, and then, we have 4 seasons in a day, especially in Johannesburg, and worse in the coastal areas. It's really subtropical, then it can get really, really cold. So I want to keep that freshness in the wardrobe. It mustn't be winter walls. There needs to be a mix, it needs to be dynamic like the woman herself.
Blending contemporary international trends with local taste in color and print, Thula Sindi has perfected an authentic South African look, which we can't wait to see more of.